Perfect.
All right. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my training. So, today we're just going to be doing a quick little indirect assessment. Do you know what I know you know what an assessment is. Do you know what an indirect assessment is?
Oh, no.
Okay, so so in ABA, we have to do assessments before we can come up with a treatment plan and all that type of stuff. So
Mm.
we do a direct assessment. We're directly looking at the client engage in
Mm.
whatever behavior it is. But a direct assessment is going to be like if I'm speaking with the parent and they're giving me insight into the behavior, or I'm asking them questions and they're answering the questions about the behavior, that's an indirect assessment because I'm not actually observing the behavior myself. Right. Right.
That makes sense.
So,
I thought that was the case. I just wanted you to say it.
right. Yeah, because I say it so well. All right. So, so this is an example. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So this is an example of an indirect assessment that is done to basically um it's basically to collect data on the behavior that's being exhibited, and then from there it helps you to determine the function. This is not going to be the only tool used to determine the function of the behavior, but this is one that kind of gives a preliminary. So you remember the functions, right?
Functions as in like avoidance, a- attention seek.
Yeah.
Oh, attention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, tangible. Yeah, yeah, I remember
Yep, 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 yep. So, all right. So basically, this tool is, like I said, it's going to help to kind of standardize the data that's collected during the interview. These are the like interview questions or statements. And so what happens is you ask all 25 of these questions. Well, not ask the questions. What I do is I give the statement, and then using the Likert scale, you're gonna give me, X, 0, 1, 2, or 3. And then from there, we're going to score. So under attention is certain questions that go under attention. So like for attention behaviors, number 1, 6, 11, 16, and 21 refers to attention. So 1,
that.
6, blah, 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 etc. And then for escape, it's the same thing. So the questions that are pertaining to escape are number 2, 7, 12, 17, and 22. So this would be the guide when we score. And then these are really the questions, but I just go from up here and score it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you the questions. You kind of just make up a scenario. The behavior that we're looking at is, so you have a child. Your child engages in tantruming behaviors, and the tantrums consist of um screaming, crying, dropping to the floor. Simple
Okay.
enough.
Child and screaming, crying, dropping to the floor. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you these questions, and you're just make it up as you go, whatever, however you want your child to be, whatever. And
Mm.
we're gonna score it. And whichever one has the highest score, that's gonna be the probable function of the behavior.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
All right.
Okay, let's do it. Let's rate my child's behavior.
Okay. Okay, so the first one engages in the behavior to get attention.
Wait, quick question. It
Yeah.
goes X 0, 1 through 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Leave it up here. So X doesn't apply. 0, never. 1, rarely. 2, some. 3, often.
All right. 3.
3, okay. Engages in the behavior to escape work or learning situations.
2.
2. Engages in the behavior as a form of self-stimulation.
We'll say X.
All right. Engages in the behavior because he or she is in pain.
1.
Engages in the behavior to get access to items such as preferred toys, food, or beverages.
2.
Engages in the behavior because he or she likes to be reprimanded.
0.
Engages in the behavior when asked to do something like get dressed, brush teeth, work, etc.
3.
Engages in the behavior even if he or she thinks no one is in the room.
Say 0.
Engages in the behavior more frequently than he or she is ill.
1.
Engages in the
behavior. 2.
2? Okay, all right.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
He doesn't need it.
Engages in the behavior when you take something away from him or her.
3, man. Oh gosh.
Reach. Engages in the behavior to draw attention to him or herself.
3.
Engages in the behavior when he or she does not want to do something.
Like 3.
Okay. Engages in the behavior because there is nothing else to do.
0.
All right. Engages in the behavior when there is something bothering him or her physically.
2.
2. Engages in the behavior when you have something that he or she wants.
3.
Engages in the behavior to try to get a reaction from you.
Like
Think long and hard now.
1.
Okay.
I really gotta think about my kid, man.
Right, man. It's a complicated imaginary kid. Okay. Engages in the behavior to try to get people to leave him or her alone.
3.
Engages in the behavior in a highly repetitive manner, ignoring his or her surroundings.
2.
Okay. Engages in the behavior because he or she is physically uncomfortable.
2.
Engages in the behavior when a peer has something that he or she wants.
See, when it comes to peers, not really that often. Maybe a 1.
Okay, a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, does he or she seem to be saying, come see me or look at me when engaging in the behavior?
0.
All right. Does he or she seem to be saying, leave me alone or stop asking me to do this when engaging in the behavior?
1.
Does he or she seem to enjoy the behavior even if no one is around?
0.
0. Does the behavior seem to indicate to you that he or she is not feeling well?
1.
Right? Does he or she seem to be saying, give me that toy food item when engaging in the behavior?
2.
2. Okay. All right. So we got our answers. What an interesting kid.
Yeah. He's an interesting one. He really is.
Okay. So now we're going to transfer our scores over here. And it goes across. So it goes 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
And yeah, so for the first one, we put 3.
3.
Wait, is it bolded? Oh, yeah, it's bolded.
Mm-hmm.
For that's 2. That's not a 3, Lord.
That is a 2.
2, we put 2. Uh-oh. The third one, we put an X. The fourth one, uh-oh. Come on now. All right now, okay. 4, we put a 1. Number 5, we put a 2. 6, 0, 6, 0, 7, 3. 3,
8, 0.
0. 9, 2, 10, 3, 11, 3. 10, 3, 11, 3. 12, 3, 13, 0. 14, 2. 15, 3. 16, 1. 17, 3. 18, 2. 19, 2. 21. 21, 0. 22, 1. 23, 0. 24, 1. And 25, 2. Okay, so now we got our scores. Now we're going to add each column up. So for attention, we got 3, 0, 3, 1. So that's 7. Correct me ever if I'm wrong. I do not know how to add.
I will correct you.
All right. So escape, we got 2, 3, 3, 3, 1. So that's
12.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me open this out a little more so we could, yeah. Okay. Non-social, we got a X 0, 0, 2. So our total is 2. Physical, we got 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. That's 8, right?
Yeah.
And then for tangible, we got 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. That's 11, right?
11, yeah.
Okay, let's move this over just a tad. All right, so we got our totals. For attention, we got 7. We got 12. Non-social, we got 2. Physical, we got 8. Tangible, we got 11. So, all right, your kid has some pretty high scores.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't tell that to an actual parent, like, man, your
yeah, I hope not. That hurt me and my kids.
Like, man, your kid's got some issues, ma'am. Okay, so let me show you all right. So usually what'll happen is we'll usually put this on a bar graph. Let me kind of slide over here. So this is what it'll look like when you're actually scoring. Can you see? Oh man, no, it's paused.
Oh, I still see the Google Doc.
Okay. All right, never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Never mind. So what I was gonna show you is how usually what'll happen right here, Google thing kind of messed it up. But what happens is you just basically you make a bar graph. So for each function, you have the score, and then you just look at which ones have the highest one. That's basically what it is. So here, escape and tangible would be the 2 highest, and then you coming in at a close second is attention and physical. But based on here, what would you say would be the likely function of the behavior?
Escape.
Yep, it'll be escape because that has the highest score. But another thing you would also have to be mindful of, so if it's a situation where there is, let's say escape had 14 and then the rest of them had like less than 6, then escape would definitely be like a a top contender. But because so many of the scores on here are close, this wouldn't really be a good representation of what the function would be.
Right.
Because in this case, the likely function could also be access to tangibles as well, because it's 11.
Yeah.
And then, you have a lot of attention and physical and stuff like that. Now, we could definitely cross out non-social. Obviously, it's no self-stimulation. So we could definitely cross that out. So, all right. How was that? Was that easy enough?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to understand. What would be the next course of action? Would you have to go in there, observe them yourself?
So the next course of action from here, because all the scores are so close, what I would probably do next is pull out another assessment to do. But if not, I would do a direct assessment. That would be the likely course of action, is to recommend having them come in and do a direct assessment so I can actually observe the behavior myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yep. Any other questions?
Nah, pretty straightforward.
Okay, great. So that was the QABF, the questions and behavioral function. And that's all for today.